All right, so I went to the LCS and I found a couple of good pickups for $1. And then I went thereafter to the flea market, found another couple of good pickups. So grab a good beverage, sit back, and enjoy. All right, so we got from Detective Comics 1048. Gotta love this cover there. We got a front cover there of Harley Quinn. This one right here is featuring House of Wayne, so it's going to be a good little reader. Nice one just to throw on the reader pile and check it out. So I think this is pretty cool because it has Mr. Freeze in it. So that's totally cool. Check out that. Got Mr. Freeze in there. I think that's cool because it has an appearance of Harley Quinn. It's got an appearance of Clayface in there as well. This one right here is a pretty good one to grab, and actually, if you can find a good copy, which there's tons and tons at my LCS, I don't know why I grabbed a copy with such poor condition, because I knew that this was going to be a reader anyways. All right, so a book I found in the dollar bin that I'm glad I didn't pay more than $1 for. This book I would love to get into, so I'm going to get into it. That's why I got it. It's called Danger Street. It's by Tom King. He's a fantastic writer. Joining the Justice League is a goal for any superhero, but what happens when a quest for membership takes a sinister turn? Join Starman, Metamorpho, and Warlord as they look to prove themselves worthy by summoning and defeating Darkseid in battle. So that book should be pretty cool. I'll let you know how it is. All right, another great comic that I'm going to get into. This is Vanish #2. And this was actually in awesome condition, so I stuck it in a bag and a board right away. So it stays that way. Of course, I'm going to take it out to read it. It's got that nice black cover and no spine ticks on this one, so paid $1 for it. All right, so a little more information on that. Donny Cates, he just did Hulk, and he's writing Venom, so that's pretty cool. And Ryan Stegman, Venom, and King in Black. So there you go. And a couple other good writers in there. The all-star creative team that brought you Venom comes an all-new take on the classic hero's quest. So this will be pretty cool. Oliver Harrison. So that's what he looks like. That front cover. All right, we got a good one here. It looks like Frank Miller Presents. Got 2 short stories on it, and this is a good little reader here. Got Ancient Enemies, and then we got Ronin Book 2. I believe it starts out with the Ronin Book 2. Here's a page in there. Fantastic art by Frank Miller. And then we got the second story in the back. I think that's pretty cool. And then Frank Miller's been writing stuff like Sin City there. So something to definitely check out. All right, a comic I'd probably never read or never think of reading, and it was in the dollar bin. It's like a $7 or $8 comic, so that's crazy. It's called Rogue State. This one right here. So look at that black cover. That to me is dope. So I had to buy that. Rogue State, right there. So this is a magazine style comic. It's just nice to look at, and you never know. I might get into it. All right, next up we got Star Wars Insider, and it's a 2023 souvenir edition. So this one right here was $1. Nice pickup. You can see it's a big, thick book here. Star Wars Insider 148-page souvenir edition 2023, featuring the very best insider interviews, features, and more. So nice little collector's item right there. All right, we got another couple of great finds out of the dollar bin right here. It's called A Vicious Circle, but done by Matson Tomlin and Lee Bermejo. It's from Boom Studios. This is book 1. Look at this, just a great, fantastic cover right there. This is, again, a magazine-style comic. This is a $10 comic right here. Found this for $1. I don't know if this is cover A or B or whatever cover this is. Just a great looking cover right there. Vicious Circle. So that's one of the covers of the first book. This is done by Boom Studios. Anything done by Boom Studios could be picked up and brought to the big screen. So definitely ones to collect anyways. Good ones for $1. All right, so those will go away in the short box, and eventually I'll read them or whatever. I know for this Star Wars book right here. That's a collector's item, so I'll put that away. And as far as these vicious circles go, I'm going to try to keep those in the best condition. This Rogue State right here, it's just a nice book to put up on your shelf or something. And all right, so what did I find at the flea market? And let's get started on that. The Secret Origins starring Blue Beetle. So anything Blue Beetle right now is definitely something you should consider. So that's why I grabbed this. This one here is Secret Origins number 2, 1986, 40 pager. So a pretty cool comic right there. Love that cover too. Such a great cover of Blue Beetle. 2 shocking series for the price of 1. So right there you get 2 for the price of 1. All right, another great little pickup, 60 center. So this one here is 1978 Thor King Size Annual. So a nice king size book in a newsstand right there, guys. And you gotta love this cover. It's got the Thor and the Eternals all bashing out. And this one here has the first appearance of Viraco, which he's right there. Okay, he's the redhead guy. And there he is. There he is. So that's Viraco. That's very cool that he's in this book. And I got this book for only $10, so not a bad little pickup. It's in very good condition, so it's in very fine condition. Just has to be cleaned up in the back cover there. And of course, back then they stapled some of these square bounds. You can see staples inside there. So it leaves impressions in that cover. You get a solid 9.8 on this. It's very tough, very rare to find a book 9.8. But if you do find a book at a 9.8, you're looking over $250 for that. That's a great little find right there. First appearance of Rocco and featuring the Eternals. So look at that first page there. So a good little treasure find right there. All right, we got Doom 2099 number 7. You gotta love these Doctor Dooms. And this one's featuring Paloma, and this is her first appearance and first full appearance. And front cover and everything. Paloma right there. So that's pretty cool. Got Doctor Doom 2099 in the back there. Just a great cover right there. So a $4 grab. A nice direct edition. And this comic, you know, is in very good condition. So I'll be just sticking that directly into the long box. All right, so a great find from the flea market and an extremely rare book right here. And I don't know if you know what this is, but it's called A Distant Soil. I actually had these books since I was a child. I have the A Distant Soil number 6, 2 copies of first appearance of Panda Con. If you look at the front cover of these books, they are awesome, and they're always wraparounds. This one right here is actually magazine style, so it's even rarer that it's a magazine style. You can see the book here. It's the front cover, and then it wraps around. If someone says to you, the next statement is true, the preceding statement is false, what on earth do you do? Leave Earth? Of course. A Distant Soil, number 2, April 1984. This one's the first book. And you know A Distant Soil because it's obviously not from the Earth. So really cool books. Interiors are all black and white. That one there it's in pretty good condition. Fortunately, has a few spine ticks down the spine, obviously caused by spine stress. And another couple of books that I had since I was a child right here. So there they are right there. So it's A Distant Soil number 6 and introducing Panda Con. And these are actually pretty rare books. You can still find them like on eBay and whatnot, but you're going to pay money for them. Like they're not going to come very cheap. Like if you can get them in a 9.8, then you're going to be paying pretty dearly for that. So cool books, cool books. All right, so for the last book, and happy to throw this one into my collection because it is a Canadian price variant. So they are super rare and even rare to find in a high grade. This one looks to be a 9092 grade, or right around there. There you go, Batman 362. It's featuring the Riddler, so that's dope. Riddle me this, who says crime doesn't pay? Batman says I do. There you go, right there, Canadian price variant. So I paid $10 for this. Let's see how I did. All right, so I pulled you up on the Canadian price variant pricing guide. Sure enough, guys, I already made $18 on the comic at a 9.2, $28 for that Canadian price, 9.0, $25. Even a 2.0 holds $5, so that's not too bad. And if you look at the regular price, as it would be like a direct edition, you're looking at a 9.2, you're looking at a $10 value. So not too bad. I paid $10 for a $28 book. Done well. So many cool books there, and just a great reminder, like this book alone, pretty mint condition. I got it for $1. It's worth $15 at the cover price. So just a great reminder that you can still find books for $1. And hope everybody has a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.